là hay nói thuyết trình hết tất cả các nhóm không á hả?
You are now unmuted.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm pretty good, I think. How was your day? How was your day?
It's good.
Can you tell me what exactly did you do today?
I
Yes? What did you do today?
learned Vietnamese, math, and English.
Yeah, you did study a lot, right? Okay, in today's lesson we're going to do some review. Trong bài học này mình sẽ đi qua review một số các từ vựng ha. Okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Hey.
First of all, do you know this word? Let me, do you know this word? Sorry. Let me. Do you know this word?
Yes.
What does it call? What does it mean? Do you know the meaning of that word?
No.
No? I'll write it down for you. Review. Okay?
Yes.
Can you repeat the word?
Review.
No, it is straight on the first syllable here. We call it review, not review. Review. Sorry, it is in the second. Sorry, review. Review.
Review.
Yes,
Review.
yes, it is review. Not review, okay? Just review. You got that? Really? Can you repeat one more time?
Review.
Yes, excellent. And it means like ôn tập, okay? Yeah, okay, let's move on. Activity 1. And we have to look and guess. Hey, okay, the first one. I don't know what is this book? Can you tell me what is it?
It's a story of Sam and Violiki.
Yes, it is Yemen Fuluki. And what kind of book is this?
It's adventure.
Yes, can you repeat the word for me? What is it?
It's Sam and Violiki.
No, I mean the type, the genre, what kind of the book
It's
is that?
adventure.
Yes, and can you spell the word adventure for me? Can you spell that?
Yes.
Okay, spell it. Spell the word for me. A D
E.
N and what? Do you remember?
No.
No? Why? Like we have to guess through how we pronounce it, okay? Just you have to do all the review, and by that I mean you have to remember all the words that we studied in the previous unit. So I'll do this for you. ADVENTURE. And what do we have?
We have adventure.
Yes, pretty good. And moving on to this one, I don't really remember the title of this book. Do you remember?
No.
You can give me any guess. Any guess? Can you guess the title of this book?
No.
I'm gonna guess it like I don't really remember the title of this book, but I think it is the title, just in my opinion. So okay. Apart from that, can you tell me? Do you remember what kind of book is this? The second one, the second picture.
It's poetry.
Yes, and it is poetry. And can you spell that for me?
No.
No? Oh, come on. Just I'm not. I'm gonna write that down for you just this time, and in the at the end of the lesson, I will ask you to spell it for me. Okay? So you have to remember. Okay? Là bây giờ em phải ghi nhớ nha. Cuối giờ anh sẽ hỏi lại thêm một lần nữa cái cách đánh dần. Ok? Poetry. There we go. And em phải ghi nhớ nha. Ok? This and this. Nhớ chưa? Cho 30 giây để nhớ. Okay? Sure? Are you sure? No? Okay, I'll give you for like 10 more seconds. Just try to remember of these characters, something like that. A G B ENTURE and POETRY. Adventure and poetry. You got that? Okay, are we done here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You sure this time? Sure. Okay. I will text. I will give you a small test at the end of the lesson. Okay. What do we have here? Yes. What do we have here? Do you remember?
Yes.
What is that? Yes, yes.
Is thần đồng Việt, trái cây giải đố.
Okay.
Đồng đất Việt.
Yes, yes. And can you tell me what kind of book is that?
Is comic.
Comic. Comic.
Comic.
Yes. And how do you spell that?
C.
C. Yes, we're getting there. C. O.
M.
M. Two more. Just two.
I.
Yes.
I.
I. And.
E.
Sorry. What? What did you say?
C.
C or E?
E.
E.
C. E. C.
It is the correct one. Is this the correct one? You sure?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is the correct one. Comic. And moving on. What do we have here?
It's a story of Tom Cam.
Yes, perfect. And that's just the title. And what is the? Can you tell me what kind of book is that? Is this? Sorry.
It's fairy tale.
Yes, and can you spell it for me? Because of my bad memory, can you spell that for me? It started with something with an F,
E.
E. Just
I don't know.
okay. You have to remember this word. Okay. I'll test. I'll give you a small test in like at the end of our lesson today. It is F-A-I-N, fairy, okay, and with a
Yes.
T-A-L-E, fairy tale. Okay, you have 15 seconds to remember this word. Okay, do you remember now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Moving on. What do we have here? In the number 5, what do we have?
It's bạn dưới đáy à, bạn dưới biển.
Yes. Yes, yes, perfect. I can't really remember the title, but you did a great job. And can you tell me what kind of book is this?
It's science fiction.
And can you spell that for me?
No.
Why? Come on. You have to you have to remember of these. No, okay. I will just do for you just one more time. Okay. You have to remember. Let's can you repeat the genre? The what type? The type of book is the type of book. Can you repeat one more time for me?
It's science fiction.
Fiction with a T.
Fiction.
Yes, with a CT. Fiction. Fiction.
Fiction.
Yes.
Fiction.
Yes. Science fiction. Okay. And moving on, what do we have here?
It's Harry Potter.
And
And
Deathly
yes.
Hallows. Okay.
Yes.
And okay. Besides the title, can you tell me what kind of book is this?
It's fantasy.
Yes, fantasy. Okay, but wait. I forgot to ask you that. Can you spell me? Can you spell the word for me? Sorry. Can you spell the word of fantasy for me? Starting with something like an F. What else? Fantasy. A.
S.
Yes.
S.
S. Really? Are you sure about that? Okay, carry on. Continue. Take your time. You don't remember, right? Okay, it is. Not with a FAS, but FANTASY. Fantasy. Okay, now you have 1 minute to. No, 1 minute is too much. I'll give you 30 seconds to remember two of these. Okay, 30 seconds. Start. Just remember how we're gonna write it down. Kiểu như là trong hai cái từ á, mình kiểu như khoa học viễn tưởng thì mình sẽ nhớ cái từ khoa, mình tách riêng ra, mình nhớ khoa học viễn tưởng sao. Science là khoa học, fiction là viễn tưởng. Mình chia ra vậy sẽ dễ học hơn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You still have for like 15 seconds to remember. Okay. Do you remember it now? No? Do you remember two of these words? Hello?
Yes.
Sure. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna give you a small test to see if you remember them. Okay, now we have to choose the correct pictures. First of all, what do we have here? What do we have in the first picture?
Is Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, it is Alice in Wonderland. And what do we have here in picture 2?
Is Sam and Philoggy.
Yes, and which one is fantasy? Which which is the fantasy one?
Yes.
Number 1 or number 2? Alex or Yemi?
1.
1. Perfect. What kind of book is this?
Is adventure.
Good job. That's pretty good. And moving on to, what do we call it?
Is poetry.
Yes, it is poetry. And okay, I'm gonna ask you about these two pictures. Wait me a second. Okay, what do we have here in picture 1?
Is Doraemon.
Yes, this is Doraemon. And in number 2?
Is Cao Sân và Hoàng Trời.
Yes, perfect. And can you tell me which one is poetry?
Is 2.
2? Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. Excellent. And what kind of book is Doraemon?
Is comic.
Yes, it is a comic. It is a comic book. Moving on. Let me change that. Okay. What do we have in the first picture?
Is I don't know.
Here you can see it like clearly. Can you see it? Sleeping. Sleeping. And do you know how to pronounce this word? No? Sleeping Beauty. Okay?
Beauty.
Sleeping. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
With an S. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yes. And beauty.
Beauty.
Beauty or beauty. Anything goes. Sleeping Beauty or Sleeping Beauty. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, and what do we have here? We meet it again.
Is Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, and which one is fairy tale?
Is picture 1.
Yes. And what kind of book is picture 2?
Is
Something with an F.
fantasy.
Yes, it is fantasy. Moving on. Wait a second. Okay, what do we have here?
Is Hạn vận dặn dưới biển.
Yes, and okay. And here, number 2.
Is giấy mèn phiêu lưu kỳ.
Okay, and can you tell me which one is adventure?
Is picture 2.
Yes, and what kind of book is picture 1?
Is science fiction.
Fiction. With an F, with a F. Fiction. Fiction.
Fiction.
Yes, perfect. Moving on. Do you have any question? Like all of things that we came through? Anything? Do you have any question?
No.
No. Okay, perfect. So moving on. What do we have here? Two of these, we meet them again. And can you tell me which one is comic?
Is picture 2.
2. And can you tell me what kind of book is picture 1?
Is poetry.
Poetry. Yes, perfect. And we meet these two again. And what kind of book is picture 2?
Is is science fiction.
Yes, and do you remember how to write this word yet?
Science fiction
Perfect. And what kind of book is picture one?
is fairy tale.
Yes, fairy tale. Okay, let's make a sentences. Let's make sentences with the word given. You can say it. You can say the sentence. So I will write that down for you. We have Alex and the word like and adventure. How do we create a sentence with those words?
Like adventure.
Alex like with or without the S.
Adventure.
No, I mean the word like. Do you mean dislike or likes? Which one? With an S or without an S?
Without an S.
Without. Now in this case we have to add the S here and we can go with the adventure because Alex is something it is a pronoun and we have to add S before the verb, okay? Tại vì cái Alex là một cái đại từ mà riêng cho nên là mình sẽ phải thêm cái từ S ngay chỗ cái động từ hoặc là S hoặc là ES trước cái động từ, ok? Yes. Perfect. Moving on. Okay. How can we make a sentence out of this? Can you read that for me? June dot science fiction. Okay. What do we add here?
Is like.
Okay.
S.
Yes. S or without the S?
S.
Perfect. You know the drill. Science fiction. Perfect. Excellent. Well done. Science fiction. Do you like science fiction? Moving on. Okay, we have Pete here. And what?
Is dice.
S or without an S?
S.
S. Perfect. I think we will do a negative sentence over here. Bây giờ mình sẽ làm một cái câu negative phủ định đi ha, cho nó khác. So Pete doesn't like doesn't or does not like poetry. Ok, thì trong cái câu phủ định thì mình sẽ phải thêm trợ động từ vô là does ở ngay chỗ này, does hoặc là don't, doesn't, does not, xong rồi mới thêm từ like. Và từ like ở đây nó không có chữ s, ok, tại vì cái chữ does này là nó đã hai chữ s ở đây luôn rồi. Ok, you got it?
I got it.
Perfect. Okay, that I want you to make a negative sentence. We have Ruby here and what?
doesn't and does.
No, not really. Just you have to choose between doesn't or does not. Doesn't. We'll go with doesn't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go with doesn't. And
Not lie.
not really, because tại vì cái chữ doesn't này nè là nó bằng does not luôn rồi, cho nên mình không cần phải thêm not vô nữa, nó sẽ bị dư, cho nên là doesn't sẽ bằng does not, không cần thêm chữ not rồi does gì hết, mình chỉ cần thêm cái động từ vào thôi là like. Okay, you got it?
I got it.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're gonna do some structure review. First of all, here sẽ có mấy cái common nouns và proper nouns. Proper noun là mấy cái đại từ riêng, và common nouns là mấy cái danh từ mình chỉ chung. Ví dụ như là student là common noun. Okay, chain sẽ là proper nouns. Okay, and okay, Hello Kitty School mình sẽ thêm vào common nouns hay là proper nouns?
Common noun.
No, common nouns là những từ chung, mình chỉ chung. Ví dụ như chữ, nếu mà mình thấy đây bằng school á, thì nó sẽ thành common noun. Nhưng mà mình đã thêm cái chữ Hello Kitty ở đây, nó sẽ là thành là proper nouns. Okay? Okay. Let me check. Okay, here we have the subject.
It's common noun.
Yes, perfect. And English?
It's common noun.
Not really. It is. I think it would be in the proper nouns, but yeah. It's common now. Sorry. And student
It's common noun.
and class.
It's common noun.
Yes. And chain.
It's open noun.
Yes. Proper or common? Proper. Yes. Perfect. And diary of a one big kid.
It's proper noun.
Yes. And Gregory. What do we put in?
It's proper noun.
Yes. Perfect. And book.
It's common noun.
And Jane.
It's open noun.
Common or proper?
Proper.
Perfect. Moving on. I'm gonna ask you some question. What's your favorite subject?
It's math.
Maths. Okay, pretty good. And what do you like about maths? You like working with numbers? Yes. And what's your favorite animal?
Dog.
Dog. So, between dogs and cats, what would you prefer?
Dog.
Still dogs. Okay, still dogs. That's your choice. Okay, moving on. What's your favorite film? Anything? Harry Potter? Something like that. Doraemon. Okay, that's kind of an animation, but I think we could put it in the film too. Moving on. What's your favorite fruit? Apple, banana, or even cherry? Anything?
Yes. Apple.
Yes, you like apple? Me too. I really like apple because of its tasty flavor. Okay? Okay, that's quite of the end of our lesson. Do you have any question?
No.
No. Okay. I'm gonna end our lesson here. Bye bye. See you later.
Bye. See you later.